Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
Let me introduce myself returning to the scene where I was ridden of this crime, looking at the outline of the chalk drawn on the street. I left so much behind here that the silhouette was me. I never thought that we were miserable, but how can two be only in it for themselves? There is nothing left to say. I swallow my tongue anyway. Driving out into another state, I can see the road behind me. Falling back into the same mistake, so hard to avoid. Never with the smallest voice, I can be silent. Yours to destroy. Panic followed blindly by depression. When the roads become the buildings in your mind, moving up the elevator to floor 63. A metaphor, yes, that is right. I still cannot be free. On the roof, I start to realize I may not have a hope, at least I have this view. Apologies for what's been said, half of which was in my head. Driving out into another state, I can see the road behind me. Falling back into the same mistake, so hard to avoid. Never with the smallest voice, I can be silent. Yours to destroy. And if I have to follow you, you will not rip this heart of mine in two. You cannot break this chain, but you can build a wall to shut me out if you so choose. I know that I have come and gone, but I can't keep pulling myself away. A noose around my neck, I walk around the city as the night becomes a day. And if you come around, I may just not be found. On a morning in November, you were blinded by the sun. In your place that makes you feel so sad from everyone. You're totally oblivious to world poverty. Not affected by the millions that you don't see. And so we toast to opportunity and talk about the weather. Although we never look each other in the eye, we are paranoid and out of step with every word that we just said. We all sound fucking crazy, and no one can lie down in their own bed.
Don't smell the dregs of earth. Beneath the sun that you see planet. Some inherit wealth. Some inherit earth.
And so we live under the garden where we can hide. And I smell the dregs of earth beneath the sun of the same planet. Inherit wealth, inherit dirt. And so we live under the garden where we can hide. And I smell the dregs of earth beneath the sun of the same planet. Inherit wealth, inherit dirt. And so we live under the garden where we can hide. And I smell the dregs of earth beneath the sun of the same planet. Inherit wealth, inherit dirt.
One, two.
When you wait for someone to come through, I'm sorry to inform you of the news. On your own, you'll stand in line and wait to let them pick your poison and then decide your fate. Standing on lines that you never wanna cross. Better listen to the boss. I know you're lonely too. I'm sleeping between trucks thinking of you. Overwhelmed, what do we really know? We never had to live out on the road. In the next 5 years I'm gonna guess. The less we see the beauty, the more we see this mess. In your room you see a painting on the wall, but you don't see me at all. I know you're lonely too. I'm sleeping between trucks thinking of you. I know you're lonely too. I'm sleeping between trucks thinking of you. You keep asking yourself, is this real or really just a lie?
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Again I see the trumpet player looking for his song. Don't worry, I won't follow you. That part of me is learning to let go. What was our space is like a cancer in my soul. Always in the way, I think I've had enough of this. Why is everyone so cold and lonely? Here I go again, I'll try relating to the selfishly absurd. Take me for a ride and leave me somewhere I can live without feeling everybody's sorrow. I wanna feel the numbness that surrounds most of our hearts, to feel like I am normal while we've been lives apart. Somewhere on the way to degradation, a man who put me in my place. saw you sleeping. The door is open, waiting to be closed, and it's warm in this little room. But December is so cold, waking to a nightmare, passing out and hoping for a dream that will bring back his memory. And everything you wanted was so close to you that night. I don't know how you could have dealt with this, but nothing could prepare you for that risk. Reliving every minute makes the moment seem further away, unimaginable for me. The room with the blue paint, no words can repair this. So why do people still talk about faith when it's proven to be nothing great? Now every day reminds you of what could and should have been. I cannot find the last line to this song. Oh yeah, please remember, it must go on. Sleep is also known as I'm awake, addicted to the easy life that everybody hates. I wonder, should I call you or just stare in space again? There's always a beginning on your end. Somebody give me up this lonely separate. The difference is 100 miles, but a couple months away. I'm saying hello just to say goodbye. You must be tired of waiting or making plans to go somewhere between an empty feeling and the worst one that you know. But I am saving every photograph of you, so every night I live I see the truth. Cold December just got home on board, and every noise reminds me of the suitcase by the door. I wonder, should I wake you up? I watch TV instead. These idiots are making me forget how much you always forgive everything I do. And time and space making uncertain if I'm coming back to you. I'm saying this to let you know I tried. You must be tired of waiting or making plans to go somewhere between an empty feeling and the worst one that you know. But I am saving every photograph of you, so every night I live I see the truth. Somebody give me up this lonely separate. The difference is 100 miles, but a couple months away. I'm saying hello just to say goodbye. I hope someday that we can sit and talk about
sky's still falling. Is there any end in sight? And some are talking to themselves as missiles fly through the night. But in the beginning, there were words with half a cause. Now everyone is singing it and waiting for the applause. They don't think about you when the payments keep on coming, but only to use you for a way to make themselves appear like an angel in the room. They soothe the guilty conscience and tell it what to do. Synthetic compassion and some poor mouth bad advice. To get ahead, they lay in bed and sleep safe all through the night. A million to nothing, like zombies, they are frightening. Just smile and wave and pass on by. Denial is so strong, but the guilt just keeps it going and gives them a reason to say hi. Nobody is talking about the hazy sky. Have the mountains gotten smaller, or is the water getting high? There's a light up on the hill, illuminating glow. I think I wanna go. But the light that keeps on burning is on the same page you've been turning. Ignorance for some is just a way of life. There is no message I am sending, just this thought process I own. It's time to take it on. Looking at the valley where everybody grinds. I understand the purpose, but there is no end inside. There's a little voice inside that tells us what to do. How did we get this screwed? But the light that keeps on burning is on the same page you've been turning. Ignorance for some is just a way of life. There is no message I am sending, just this thought process I own. It's time to take it on. Take it on.
We now return you to the music of Ramon Roskello, playing for you in the Meridian Room of the Park Plaza Hotel, situated in downtown New York.